This evening routine boosts my productivity, sleep, and health. Why my evening routine is even more important than my morning routine. Before we start with the video, only a small percentage of you are actually subscribed. So please subscribe, it's free and you can always change your mind. Lately, I've been focusing much more on my evening routine, and I'm absolutely loving it. I have to admit, I have neglected evening routines for years, as I thought a morning routine was the holy grail of peak performance. I mean, that's what you read all around the internet. Now, my perspective has changed, and I believe my evening routine is even more beneficial than my morning routine. Let me explain why I think that's the case and what my evening routine looks like. The three main goals of evening routines. In my experience, evening routines serve three main goals. 1. Improve your sleep quality. 2. Make the next day smoother, more productive and healthier. 3. Reflect on the day to extract the lessons and insights from it. These three outcomes have a profound impact on your overall health, productivity, and performance. Goal 1. Improve your sleep. Study after study has proven that one of the biggest things you can do for your productivity is getting enough high-quality sleep. Yes, doing nothing for hours and hours can actually help you to get more done. There's this common yet toxic idea that you should hustle 24/7, sacrifice your sleep, and take no days off if you want to become successful. I don't buy it. More importantly, research doesn't buy it. Many people believe that in order to get more done, they need to sacrifice sleep, said senior author Michael Grantner, PhD director of the Sleep and Health Research Program. This study shows that, quite the contrary, poor sleep is associated with lower productivity in general, and specifically across a wide range of areas. As it turns out, sleep is the name of the game. When you get sufficient high-quality sleep, about 7 to 8 hours per night, you perform significantly better the next day. Your focus and concentration is better, your willpower much stronger, your energy levels higher, and your thinking much clearer. In other words, when you sleep enough, your cognitive performance improves, and that's essential for higher productivity. The contrary is also true. People who are sleep deprived tend to make more mistakes, are less concentrated, have weaker willpower, and have more trouble with short-term memory. This hurts your cognitive performance and thus has a negative effect on productivity. Therefore, I have designed my evening routine to help me consistently get enough high-quality sleep. Here's what I do. I have fixed bedtime to help my body and mind get into a rhythm. Nowadays, I naturally tend to get tired about half an hour before bedtime because my internal clock has adjusted properly. I avoid all screens at least 1 hour before bedtime to avoid the harmful effects of blue light. Screens emit blue light, which is scientifically proven to have a negative effect on the quality of your sleep. Besides, avoiding your smartphone, the internet or Netflix late at night helps your mind wind down and get ready for sleep instead of going on a late night internet binge. I read books to help my mind calm down and to make the avoiding screens part much easier. I avoid caffeine and high sugar foods or drinks throughout the evening to make sure stimulants don't keep me up at night. Research has shown that caffeine and high sugar consumption during the day negatively impact your sleep quality, let alone late at night. These 4 things help me prepare for a good night's sleep, which is essential for long-term health, high energy levels, and improved cognitive performance. Ever since making sleep a priority, I clearly noticed how much impact it has on my overall happiness, productivity, and health. I seriously don't know why I neglected this in the past. It's one of those, once you have seen it, you can't unsee it things. Goal 2. Make the next day smoother, more productive, and healthier. The power of an evening routine is that you can use it to make healthy and productive choices today that benefit you tomorrow. This way, you don't have to fall prey to within-the-moment impulses, decision-making fatigue, or the pull of instant gratification during the day. Instead, you have already pre-committed to a healthy or productive choice the night before. For example, if you use your evening routine to prepare a healthy breakfast or lunch for the next day, you can't fall prey to the temptation of an unhealthy breakfast or lunch anymore. All you have to do is grab your prepared meal from the fridge and you are ready to go. Another example would be to use your evening routine to plan the next day by using the time blocking technique and the ABCDE method. This way, you have already made a productive plan the night before. Now you can start the day with clarity and you don't need to decide what to do anymore. You can't get derailed by short-term impulses or the busyness of the day because you have already pre-committed to a plan the night before. The point is, by following an evening routine, no matter how short, you make healthy and productive choices today to make your tomorrow easier and more effective. And that's powerful. It's simply much easier to do the right things when you have already pre-committed to it the night before. Here's exactly what I do in my evening routine to make the next day smoother, healthier and more productive. Make my morning protein smoothie. So all I have to do is grab it from the fridge. Plan my day by using the time blocking technique and creating my ABCDE list so I am focused on my high impact tasks. Put my phone on flight mode so I am not instantly bombarded with emails and messages in the morning that distract me from my goals and priorities. Prepare my clothes for the next day to remove one more decision from my morning, which I want to keep as smooth as possible since it's my peak productivity time. Goal 3. Reflect on the day. Another benefit of having an evening routine is that you can use it to reflect on the day so you can extract the insights and lessons from it. Instead of just rushing from one day to the next day, you create some space to reflect on what you did this day, what you are grateful for, and what you want to do better the next day. For example, you could take some time to journal about your day, meditate on your experiences, or follow a gratitude practice. This fuels a continuous loop of self-improvement, contributes to mental clarity and happiness, and improves your self-awareness. Besides, it's a much healthier thing to do than late-night internet scrolling, Netflix binging, or getting anxious from all the opinions on social media. My personal favorite is following an evening gratitude practice. I write down 3 things I'm grateful for that happened that day. This ranges from huge milestones to small, ordinary experiences. I clearly notice that I'm a much happier person when I consistently follow my evening gratitude practice. Nevertheless, your evening routine is the perfect time to reflect, practice gratitude, and process your experiences from the day. What will your evening routine look like? Personally, I love the notion of doing certain things in the evening, which helps me to make the next day smoother, healthier, and more productive. Besides, following an evening routine prevents me from more destructive habits such as mindless social media scrolling or Netflix binge watching that keep me up late at night and make me feel more anxious. By now, I hope you are convinced about the power of evening routines as well. If you are, here's an action point I'd suggest. Take 5 to 10 minutes to craft your own evening routine and try it tonight. In the end, it's all about applying what you learn. Take care of yourself, we'll see us again. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I hope this video helps you to achieve a smarter living.